How's it going, everyone? This is going to be a huge game. This was played. This is the ESOC series tournament going on at the moment. It's basically like 4 teams of 5 players. You have to match a player with each team member, and you have to play a best of 5. Not best of 5, sorry. You have to play an all 5, and the more wins you get, the more points you get. And it's basically like a 5-man team. And every win you get against someone is 1 point. So if you play all 5 against someone, if you win all 5, you get 5 points for your team, etc. And this game was. I watched this game, and this game was. I guarantee you guys have not seen this before. Or if you have, not for a long time. Now, this is A's versus Frontline. So the 2 teams here, Frontline is like, I think like the first or second best player in his team. A's is like the first or second best player in his team. So these two they're like the tier 1, tier 2 players in their team. So they've played against each other because you want to try and match the top players versus top players and the bottom players versus the bottom players. Although there's a bit of strategic, good matchups, bad matchups, and all that sort of stuff. But this man Ace has no bad matchups, I swear. So Frontline is playing as the United States of America, which we have seen so much of the USA in this tournament just because a high TP map, we've all seen it before, this 10-10 that's being built right now, Chinese immigrants, it is so strong. And USA have been, literally every USA game has been played the same, basically the same. It's this Chinese immigrants build, everyone's laming it, and people are trying to just get free wins by doing it. Even if they're not USA mains, they're still doing this. So Frontline, no different here. And you're in a tournament, you want to win, there's money on the line, so why wouldn't you do this? Okay, Frontline not actually going for a 10-10. He's deciding to put a house down there and actually build a couple of villages. Did he get a wood treasure there? Okay, yeah, that's why. Okay, so he got 80 wood. That's actually really nice. So because he got 80 wood, he decided just to chop for 20 and put down a house. So that's kind of nice. He will age up slower, but with much better eco. So okay, nice. So second shipment is going to be Advanced Saloon. So we've seen this before. You've seen this before. It's look at this, free trade post already. Absolutely insane stuff. You do have Sudanese on this map. Is it Berbers as well? Yep. So Berbers and Sudanese, 2 very good natives. Okay. But where the fun happens, where the fun is going to happen this game is how A's reacts to this. So A's is playing as Lakota. Again, another very strong civilization. In my opinion, definitely an S-tier civilization. Very good on TP maps as well. Let's see what Ace is going to decide to do this game. So, does have a market. Looks like he's got, hunting dogs is in with a TP, which is buffing the food gather rate. So they're gathering at 1.01 per second. Very good. He's got a couple of vills on coin. Let's go have a look over his deck. It's called Aztec, so probably an anti-Aztec deck. Has the 4 healers in there. Very like that. Advanced Scouts. Native Scout build limit, hit points and damage increased. So Native Scout get 200% all actions damage. So they get like triple the damage. Hit points plus 50%. Set all actions damage bonus against heroes to 20. And set all actions damage to mercenaries by 2 as well. And it lets you build 20 more of them. Does have 7 Setons, Axe Riders. Does have the 2 camp movements. Great Hunter. Does have Adoption, Earth Bounty, Black Arrow, which Native Warriors build 85% faster. Does have Native Warriors. First shipment is going to be 700 coin. What's he aged up with? Okay, aged up. Is that food? Yeah, okay. Huge crate of food. Okay. So it looks like a standard fast fortress here for him. It's going to be scouted by Frontline. Frontline's going to see the food. Probably will be an indication of what he's going to do. So going to go for the FF. Does go for a trade post. So Lakota did squeeze in a trade post there. I'm not sure how he got that trade post. I'm guessing he chopped 200 wood. Look at this. Another Chinese immigrant coming out. 100 XP. Oh, Ace, don't forget to get it. Don't forget to get that treasure. There we go. 100 XP is going to be really, really nice. And that will be enough to get him a shipment, basically, yeah. So the Berber's going up. For the Chinese immigrants, that's going to be the 4th trade post. Oh, and here it comes, baby. This is why I wanted to watch. I wanted to cast this game from the ESOC tournament. And by the way, guys, again, I'll post all the ESOC tournament. I'll post the ESOC YouTube link, and I'll post the ESOC Twitch link if you want to watch them. I'll put their stuff in the description, so go watch ESOC. It's the largest Age of Empires 3 community, tournament organizer, community. So if you want to get more involved with Age of Empires 3 from a community perspective, then go and follow ESOC. I'll put their Discord as well in there. Okay, so this is gonna, guys, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Native scouts are gonna be produced, so now he can produce them from his Lakota Explorer. You can see here. So again, native scouts are now insane. So scouts cost, I think you can build them from the TC as well. They cost 90 wood, I think it is. And now they're basically like Rodoleros. It's absolutely insane. Okay, so we're at just gone the 6-minute mark. Front line is shipping in the Highlanders. And at the moment, he can get 9 of them. Is he going to get that magic 10? There's the 3 cantinas. There's the 2 meeting houses. He's got 4 trade posts. He's made 3 hussars. This is what we're often seeing. This is how the meta with USA has developed. Your age-up infrastructure wagon for either military or military wagon is generally now a stable. People like putting a stable down and making hussars along with these Scottish immigrants. It is so strong. It is so powerful. You can even send in Minutemen as well. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. So it looks like he's going to settle just for 9. Again, I mean, 10 is just insane. It's basically 10 Highlanders is a 2K shipment. That's worth 2,000 resources. This is worth 1,800 resources. They're age-free mercenary units. 63 ranged attack, 400 HP, and he's got like 5 hussars now as well. Could even send in Minutemen for the icing on the cake. How is Ace going to stop this? This is going to be tough to beat. Ace is obviously age-free now. He's put down a Berber Nomad. He's also got a community plaza. Okay, so he's preparing for it. There goes, I think that's the age up wood, right? Yeah, so he aged up with wood. Native warriors coming in. So native warriors cost minus 25%. So native scouts now only cost 68 wood. So he's made scouts cheaper. He's made scouts tankier. He's made them attack more. It's going to be a fast fortune. Oh my God, he's putting down some Berbers over here as well. How's he going to defend against this? Well, he's got some scouts in queue. The community plaza, he's going to target that community plaza. No, he's going to go straight for the town center. And that's a lot of wood. He is stacking a lot of wood right now. And where does this wood come from? He hasn't sent 700 wood or 1,000 wood. This is just from age-up wood and chopping wood, because scouts only cost wood. He's sending 8 villagers behind this. No, surely, Age, you have to send skirmishers or something. What is he doing? There come 5 scouts, 210 HP, 15 hand attack, and they have a 7 bonus versus mercenaries. They counter the Highlanders. Age with the absolute genius build. Is it going to be enough though? Look at the HP bars. 2 Highlanders down already. More scouts coming in for the flank. These things do over 100 damage per hit against Highlanders. The hussars are getting melted as well. And oh my God, Ace with the absolute genius build there. It wasn't even close, and that is going to be one hell of a cleanup. The advanced scouts, baby. That is how it's done. He's even taken a couple more back to deal with. Everyone is on wood. Of course, these now cost 68 wood, so he just needs to put all of his villagers onto wood. I think he just sent 8 villagers there as well. Yeah, so he's got 8 villagers, so he's now got 27 villagers, so his fast fortress is getting a bit of added eco to it. They have 15 siege as well. Guys, look at this. They have a They have a 20 times bonus versus hero. They do 300 damage to heroes in one punch. That is insane. They also do ×7 versus mercenaries. So that's what, 15 times 7. Is that 105, I think? Something like that. It's around that. So it's just over 100 damage they do to mercenaries. Absolutely insane. And look, they have 10% range resist, 210 HP, 6 speed. 6 speed, almost the speed of a cavalry unit. The only negative multi they have is versus villagers, which makes sense. And look at this, the skirms coming in now as well. A batch of 9 skirms from the shipment from the home city. And look at this. He's got 11 Apache scouts. And Frontline does not know what the hell is going on right now. Frontline's probably never been hit by this before. It's like, how on earth am I going to counter scouts? How do you counter scouts? Look at these chads. Look at these chads. These guys have been hitting the weights at the gym. Look at the broad shoulders on. Look how broad those shoulders are. Those guys walking around like Minecraft characters. Hey-ya, hey-ya, hey-ya. Look at them go, baby. These Minecraft characters are something else. I think, what's the max? You can make 25 of them now? Absolutely insane. And even if this goes into the late game, he'll always be able to make these scouts for, like, no population. I don't even know if they take population space. Yeah, they do. Okay, 1 pop. But he can just... It's like... His Explorer is like now having a Spanish Explorer, where the Explorer can just constantly make these scouts, and they're even better than Dog. So yeah, this is kind of insane. Front line, 1,000 wood now coming in for Ace. Front line, he is in H3. He's diving in with Hussars, and he's trying to micro with Carbine Cavalry, but these scouts they're destroying the Hussars. What are these even? What do they have? Hand infantry tag, infantry, sea stealth, native warrior, and land military. So they're not heavy infantry. They are infantry, but they're not heavy infantry. They're land military, native warrior, infantry. That is so insane. They do have the infantry combat, the infantry tag. So they would get countered by artillery or lancers. You know, that's anything that has a bonus versus infantry. So what we got here, is that going to be veteran Hussars? It is. So yeah, definitely wants to wait for veteran Hussars. I think heavy cav is probably his best bet. These native warriors, they are good, the scouts, but they don't have melee resist. So that is probably one way of beating them, is veteran Hussars. But he's diving in without the veteran Hussars. I don't know why. Okay, he's got a batch of skirms coming in here. Look at the scouts go. They're running in like this. Yeah. You beat this unit. They're just swarming. It's like a Zerg mass of chats. Oh, now he's adding in the Berber camels as well. That is so genius. And now going to be losing villagers as well. And you can't, oh my god, look, the scouts just swarm them. The scouts are swarming. Minutemen finally coming in, but they're not gonna counter them. Okay, veteran Hussars, that's a good shout. Maybe this is enough. Oh, but the Berber camels counter cap, so no. The Berber camel and Apache scout combination. This composition is just insane. You can't now counter with artillery or cav because the Berber camels have bonuses versus both cav and artillery. It's such a genius composition. Ace is an evil genius. We don't deserve Ace. We don't deserve this man. Buffalo soldiers coming in here for front line. So he's going to try and buff the Carbine Cavalry, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I mean, he needs something like a fort. Apache Scouts don't have good siege attack, so he needs something like a fort. Or even this card here, Kentucky Hunters, to get 16 skirmisher units. Oh, Takala soldiers coming in here as well. Look, he just drops off the children at school. Look how fast the Apache Scouts get made. Do you see how fast they get produced? They get insta-spawn. Look how quickly that is. That's like 3 seconds. They take seconds to get produced. Instant, spammable, OP army. Look, he doesn't need a barracks. He doesn't need a stable. He just needs native Apache Scouts. He's on 44 villagers. He's making Berber villagers as well. He's maxed out now, Berber nomads. Oh, this is just pure genius. He's making this OP USA build look bad. And this is like the most lame thing, S-tier thing in the game right now. And he's making it look easy. Look, Apache Scout, look how quick they get produced. But you can't kill the Apache Scouts quickly enough. And adoption coming in. So he's now just going to be spamming villagers as well. Villagers are going to be coming in insanely quick. Frontline's trying to make Bosniaks, but you're going to need a lot more of them. Look at this. Just every time Apache Scout goes down, he just insta-makes them again. 24 villagers on wood. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Villagers slowly but surely getting killed here. And the Black Arrow card has been sent in. And that's why the scouts get produced so quickly now. Because the scouts are classed as a native warrior. So native warriors with Black Arrow minus 85% train time. That is so crazy. Look at the Berber camels get produced so quickly as well. Oh my goodness me. This is insane. Frontline's got a couple of blockhouses here from the Russia-America company by the looks of it. And although the scouts only have 15 siege, that's not terrible. They are going to siege this down. He's just got scouts in his base. Oh, he's got the increased siege damage on. So scouts now have 19 siege. Oh, Gatling guns are coming in, but they're only going to get a couple of shots off before. Look at this. Oh, they instantly go down. Minutemen as well. Insta scouts still being produced. And that's going to be the GG. That is going to be game there. He finishes on 51 villagers. Guys, have you seen this before? I think I vaguely remember getting destroyed by this build probably like 3-4 years ago by Ace. So Ace has been doing this build for a long time, but he's saved it. He has not done it for a long time and just popped it out ready against USA here. And I tell you what, this was the one of the most fun crazy builds I've ever seen in this game. And the Minecraft scouts with their shoulders up here, like running after anything and everything. That was just the most insane thing I've ever seen in this game. I always say this, but something always gets more insane. Just when I thought my Peru revolt into champion Maceman, you know, like revolt build was the craziest thing I've ever done. I've go ahead and see something like this, and it just makes that look like a 2-year-old could have come up with that. This is the real genius stuff right here. Ace is the real evil genius. Oh my goodness me, making it look easy versus you. Frontline, one of the best players in the game, and it playing one of the playing literally the best civ in the game with the best build in the game. Ace made it look easy. 86 Apache Scouts. And it was all thanks to these cards here. This card, Advanced Scouts, and this card, Black Arrow. Those two cards together. And this one here, Native Warriors, so they're much cheaper, was pure genius. Honestly, I think Black Arrow is better to send before Native Warriors. I would go Black Arrow first, then I'd go Native Warriors. But still, regardless, you know, that is pretty insane. I'm going to have to steal this build off A's. I'm sorry, A's. I'm going to have to steal this build off you and try it at some point. Because that was something else. Guys, if you want to follow this tournament, I put the links to all of the ESOC, YouTube, Twitch, and Discord in the description below. Get involved in the community if you want to. This game is going from strength to strength to strength. The views that eSoc are getting on their streams is insane. We got like over 1,000 views between their streams, the other tournament. Like, it's absolutely insane. Long live Age of Empires 3. And this is why I love this game. Tell me another RTS you can see just infinite different builds like this, and they actually work. This was beautiful. This was Picasso level art. This was just art. Gordon Ramsay couldn't cook something up as gorgeous as this. Guys, I'll catch you in the next game. Hope you enjoyed this one. Peace out.